Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This discussion is still about the Islamic religion which developed in the archipelago. The development of Islamic culture in the archipelago has added to Indonesia's nascent cultural treasury. It also participates in providing and determining the cultural characteristic of the Indonesian nation. However, because the culture that has developed in Indonesia is already so strong in the community environment, so the development of Islamic culture does not replace or destroy existing culture. Thus, acculturation or cultural mixing occurred between Islamic culture and existing cultures. As for the evidence of Islamic influence in Indonesia, such as building architecture in the era of Islamic development, there appeared to be a combination of Islamic element with existing previous culture. Prominent Islamic architectural art. For example, mosques that were built in the beginning of the development of Islam in the archipelago are characterized by having roofs in the form of a roof that is layered. The higher you go, the smaller it gets. And the top level is pyramid shape and not using domes like today mosques which generally have full or moat. The same as the bathing place and the place complex and temple. One of the mosques that has a unique feature is the Kudus Mosque, was tower is shaped like a temple, a style that functions as a place to loudspeaker the call to prayer. We can also see acculturation from the location and shape of the graves. During the Islamic period, although the shape of the tomb was stable, LB, some tombs are built on hilly areas, has a similar concept to raise abandon the excited in the megalithic era and leads to burial. Acculturation also occurs in ritual or ceremonies as for acculturation. What happened, for example, the commemoration of the seventh day of the birthday, 4 days, and 100 to the 1000 day after someone dies. This ceremony or commemoration has excited science before Islam, which then preserved it. Even now, the Muslim community will commemorate it. While holding religious studies or tahlilan with Islamic readings, we can also see other ceremonies that are acculturated with Islam in prenatal ritual guise. In Java, the 7-month ritual is known as the Mitoni ceremony. The mother performs a ritual bath to protect the baby and the mother to be from danger. The spirit of Islam in Indonesia has had an influence on the field of literacy and writing. Arabic letter began to use in Indonesia. Besides that, there was a modification of the Pahlawan letters into Arabic letters, which later become known as the Jaw letters. Hi. Islamic literature also developed in Malay and Javanese literature. This can be seen from its Islamic nuance. There are several types of literature that are known for their Islamic influence. For example, fairy tales. A tale is a literary work that contains historical story inspired tales. Example of table include the tale of the king of Passau, the saga of Bayan Budiman, the saga of Iskandar Zulkarnain, and many more. Besides being rich in Islamic literature, it also includes Babat, poetry, and also done prayer in Indonesia. Islam inspired in art which to spread Islamic teaching, such as such art include the Debus game. This then is found in the fight. This then begin with the recitation of verses in the Quran and the blessing on the Prophet. The second influence of Islam in the art is the Saudati dance. Saudati originates from Saidi Hati, which mean the king or big people. The dance was originally performed by 8 dancers. The prayer sing songs which include prayer for the prophets. Then there is the art of wayang, which is already popular in our society. Wayang performance have developed since the Hindu era. In the early days of the spread of Islam, wayang performance were used by signs to preach the Islamic religion, where the signs modified the puppet stories by inserting Islamic element into them. Okay, guys, where the design modified the puppet stories by inserting Islamic element into them. Hopefully, this can increase your insight. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.